Peace, people. I just got a question to ask. I'm trying to figure out, has America, us as a whole, as a country, take away race and just dealing with mankind or man, whatever you want to call yourself? Have we become a race or species of cowards? I mean, sit back and analyze what's going on around us. Let's really, really look at what's going on. All of the real topics is being avoided in America. All of the real topics is being avoided. This is why I can't get with some of these so-called rap activists that pretends like they're about the people and they pick and choose which topics they're going to deal with accordingly to what distraction they want to serve for the powers to be. Yep, I said it. That's personally how I feel about these rappers slash actors. I'll give you an example. Now, in the Board of Education and all over the internet, I'm seeing videos after videos after videos and information where homosexuality is being pushed on the children. And we sitting back and we allowing this. On television, there's a such thing called, in the movie theaters too as well, PG-13, PG-18, right? Gotta show ID. In the Board of Education, in elementary school, these people are showing images with men having sex with men and women having sex with women. These teachers are starting to teach our children in elementary oral sex, anal sex. In the Board of Ed, and not just in the Board of Ed now, but as far as just dealing with in America, now on a birth certificate, they starting this new movement where they got other. So later on, you can decide whether you want to be a male or a female. And my question, once again, in America, have we become cowards? Do you not see this sick satanic agenda that's going on right in front of your face? This is not me making a video picking on homosexuality. I could care less about who wants to go in their bedroom with who they want to go in. That's your business. Whatever you do in your bedroom, I'm not there for it. I'm not trying to be there for it. As long as it's not going down in my house, it's none of my business. So now, moving back to what I'm saying, how are we allowing the Board of Education to promote homosexuality and transgenderism to our children? Me as a parent, I look forward to teaching and promoting how irritated Jeannie say, straight black pride. I look forward to teaching my children man, woman, and child. As in taught in our old ways from where we come from. As taught in religion for those who practice religion or whatever it is that you practice. I plan on teaching my children man, woman, and child. So why is it that we sitting back and allowing the Board of Education to conflict with home and home teachings and home morals and principles that we trying to pass down to our children? The Board of Education is telling your child that you should consider, if you're a young man, being a young woman, or vice versa. This is way out of line. The Board of Education is supposed to teach our children reading, math, social studies, science. The Board of Education has no business pushing and promoting homosexuality to our children. So my whole thing is, why are we sitting back and we allowing this to go on, people? Why are we allowing for this system, this satanic system? And I keep on telling you people over and over and over again, we are moving towards a time where pedophilia is about to be accepted. We're moving towards a time where pedophilia is about to be accepted. In America, everything that's unrighteous and unlawful is becoming lawful. And then everything that's lawful is becoming unlawful. Look at the mind games that they're playing with us. You can go on Facebook and I'm watching Africans be mutilated, being stabbed in Libya and in Sudan. But you can't say, I'm in Facebook jail right now because I said something along the lines of this same topic. I've been put in Facebook jail and reprimanded because I said something about Cardi B being a stripper. But yet we can watch people be decapitated over in Mexico. We can watch our African brothers over in Libya and Sudan be assassinated, be stabbed up while they taped up all on the floor. Everybody's seeing these videos. But we can't say on social media that we don't want homosexuality being pushed on our children. If your child or my child decides to be gay, there's nothing that we can do about it. I'm pretty sure y'all know that. I know that. You know that. But that's not a decision that I want to be pushed, or I don't want my children to have to go through peer pressure coming from the Board of Education. My child in elementary school is too young to be having to pick and choose what gender it wants to be. I'm watching video after video after video of these groups of, what do you call them? The drags. Turning little boys into little drags, to drag queens. The children are being targeted, and we're sitting back and we watching this. What is going on, America? What are we doing as a people, America? When do we put our foot down? Why is it in America that homosexuality is being promoted more than man, woman, and child? Why is it in America that we have no sense or no pride of being married and having the old ways of family structure? Why is that? What is it that is becoming the thing of the past? Do y'all realize what's going on? Homosexuality does not need to be promoted everywhere. If a person is going to be gay, they're going to do that on their own. So why are y'all pushing this movement? I mean, at the end of the day, isn't it important for that man and woman to nurture their child together and uphold the family morals, the old morals and structures and principles that was in place before? Don't we need that? Isn't it crucial for us to have that right now in this time? Is it not crucial? So why we don't have a movement to push the old Cosby Show ways to keep the family structure together? Why are we not getting the old school Jeffersons or all the other, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Whatever happened to those old school ways and morals and principles? What a family structure is supposed to be. We don't see a movement to promote and uphold that, but we see a movement of this dysfunctional stuff, because at the end of the day, the Board of Education has no business teaching our children about same sex, about oral sex, about anal sex. They're going too far with these teachings. On top of the fact that I don't know if you people realize it, but if you Google or you've been paying attention, but the Board of Education, the teachers in the Board of Education are becoming like the Catholic Church now with this pedophilia. All of these teachers are having conversations with your students, your children, their students, about sex, and then they're entering the bedroom with them. So at what point in time do we, us in America, because people that's trying to homeschool in certain states are going to jail. The children are being dragged out of the house and put in the system, and the parents are going to jail for homeschooling. So at what point in time in America do we put our foot down and say, you know what? Enough of this is enough. And y'all not going to keep using this as a weapon and a tool to sleep with our children, to molest our children, or to turn our children into the opposite sex. When do we say enough is enough, America? When do we put our foot down, America? See, I'm not going to call out one group. So when I say America or Americans, I'm talking to everybody. Why are we sitting back, even the homosexual group? Because y'all say homosexuality and pedophilia is not one and the same. So my cry goes out to you too. If y'all don't believe that homosexuality and pedophilia is one and the same, then y'all should not have a problem with telling the Board of Education, y'all going too far. Let these children be children. Because the one thing I want y'all to keep in mind before I end out on this video, once again, I sat back and watched so many videos, which I will be sharing with y'all, with all of these teachers being locked up for having sex with not just regular children, but mentally retarded children. So now, being that these teachers are in the Board of Ed, and some of these teachers are allowed to talk to your children about sex, when does the conversation get inappropriate? I mean, because the teachers already is inappropriate. You're basically having a conversation with my child about anal sex, oral sex, boy on boy sex, girl on girl sex, orgies. It's like the Board of Education is basically turning into Pornhub. What safeguards? What is going to safeguard our children against these teachers that now have an open window, an open doorway to entice your child? Because you're already talking about sucking titties, sucking dick. You're already talking about this to my child. So now, how do I know you're not using these teachings, these perverted teachings, to actually go further to lower our children in the bedroom, which is already happening? The proof is in the pudding. Just Google it. It's all over the place. So what system is being put in place to protect our children from homosexuality instead of being pushed on them? There's laws being passed right now that says that if your child decides that they want to be gay, even though the Board of Education now is pushing that it's okay to be gay and influencing them to be gay, then so if your child come home and tell his daddy, hey dad, my name is Jessica now, this is your son telling you I want to be Jessica now, and you tell your son, because you a good Christian, a good Muslim, a good Hebrew Israelite, you tell your child, you are absolutely out of your mind, your name is Jerry, not Jessica, then the Board of Education can have child welfare come in your home and take your child for being neglective, for child abuse, for endangering your child. Your child could be taken out of the home. Are y'all feeling where I'm coming from, people? This is what's happening right now up under our noses And ain't nobody else that I know of talking about this. What are we going to do about this, people? So do we sit back and we continuously be cowards and allow something to go on because we scared of what our bosses is going to say? We scared of what the next door neighbor is going to say? We scared of what the board of ed going to say? Do we sit back and continuously be cowards because we don't want to be censored? Or do we get frustrated and we start demanding changes? I'm not telling nobody that they can't be gay, but I am telling you that you can't push that on my child. What I am telling you is that you cannot have these conversations about sex with my child. This is the job of the parents. How do I know these conversations that's happening with these teachers is not going to lead with no more teachers having sex with our children? Let's wake up, America. It's time for us to put our foot down and say enough is enough. Peace and love, people.